Christmas has always been my favorite holiday, but living between North America and Latin America, I've realized that Christmas isn't actually the same holiday everywhere. What I mean is that it's celebrated very differently here in Ecuador than it is in Canada or the US, and once you notice it, it's hard to unsee. I think the biggest difference is religion. Latin America is still, broadly speaking, a very Catholic place. And because of that, Christmas stays much more connected to its religious meaning than its commercial one. And honestly, I really like that. Most of my Canadian friends grew up in pretty secular households, and their Christmas memories, at least the way they talk about them, are very gift focused. What did you get? How many presents? Were you surprised? There's something really nice about that, of course, but it's also very consumer driven. My fondest memories growing up in Ecuador aren't really about presents. They're about being together as a family. And yeah, maybe part of that is because I didn't get the most exciting gifts for my family, mostly socks and, clothes. But still, that wasn't the point anyways. The point was always what we were doing together. A really good example is the nativity scene, the pesebre. Most households in Latin America have one, and it's not just something you buy and put on a shelf. You build it as a family with all these little figurines representing the birth of Christ. I always remember using moss to make it look more real, which interestingly is now being restricted because people were over-harvesting it, which is kind of sad honestly. But in front of this nativity scene, you pray the novena for 9 days before Christmas. Families get together in front of their nativity scenes, they pray, they read scripture, they light candles, they sing, and they reflect on how to be better people, better families. To me, that feels like the core of Christmas. Now, to be clear, Latin America isn't immune to commercialization. Christmas is becoming more like North America every year. More Santa, more shopping, more pressure. That's probably inevitable. But I really hope we don't lose those core traditions that make Christmas feel Latino. Because here, Christmas still feels grounded in something deeper. Family, faith, hope, and just this idea of self-reflection, of asking who you're becoming as the year comes to an end. So, I'm curious, if you've experienced Christmas in both places, what differences stood out to you the most? And what's your favorite Christmas tradition?